Ho ho, Freckle family! It's Monday, December 19th, and I'm your daily trivia host, Ian Finer, aka Lord Trivia himself. Freckle Daily Trivia consists of 5 everyday questions with weekly rotating topics. Each day you play earns you a raffle ticket towards amazing weekly prizes, including NFT airdrops, toys, collectibles, merch, apparel, and more. This week, we're celebrating Wolf Boy Social Club's 25 days of Wulfsmas with Christmas and holiday-themed trivia. Wolf Boys are inspired by rubber hose art and hypebeast culture, with 3 phases of non-dilutive art, all shown within the same OpenSea collection using gasless phasing. Phase 2 is coming soon, and it's an updated version of art for all of your Wolf Boys. The whole collection is completely non-dilutive and created using fully dynamic NFTs. You'll be able to display your wolf in any phase you prefer completely gas-free, and all done through their platform. Now, I've seen sneak peeks of the platform, and I can attest that it is incredibly innovative.
Phase 2, the mad scientist.
In the spirit of the holidays, Santa is coming to town, and Alex got me this ridiculous getup when I asked him to just get me a Santa hat. But we're giving away a ton of prizes, including 10 Wolf Boy Social Club NFTs and merch, Lego sets, Diamond Select collectibles, Fig Pins, Funko Pops, Jarritos Soda, Bussy Buster, Manscaped lawnmowers, and a lot more. So Merry Christmas, y'all. Now let's start the holiday cheer with question 1. In what country did the tradition of the Christmas tree originate? Is it A, England, B, Norway, C, Spain, or D, Germany? Well, our answer, D, Germany, is credited with starting the Christmas tree tradition as we know it in the 16th century when devout Christians brought decorated trees into their homes. Some built Christmas pyramids out of wood and decorated them with evergreens and candles if wood was scarce. It is a widely held belief that Martin Luther, the 16th century Protestant reformer, first added lit candles to the tree. Walking toward his home one winter evening composing a sermon, he was awed by the brilliance of the twinkling stars amidst the evergreens. To recapture the scene for his family, he erected a tree in the main room and wired its branches with lit candles. Now, on to question number 2. The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on what real-life department store? Is it A, JCPenney, B, Nordstrom's, C, Macy's, or D, Neiman Marcus? Well, the entire film works around the idea that C, a Macy's department store, hired a real-life Santa Claus. To achieve authenticity with the sets and locations, the filmmakers wanted to shoot on-site at both Macy's and Gimbel's department stores in New York City. The stores were hesitant at first, not wanting to sign up to the project immediately. Before saying yes, both stores needed to see a finished film. This meant the filmmakers had to cut and edit the entire movie, even risking the stores saying no. Luckily, the stores loved the final product and gave their thumbs up. Now, on to question 3. Question 3 is sponsored by our friends at Jarritos. We're giving away a bunch of these Jarritos skate decks. I hope you win one. Thanks, Jarritos.
Tell your mouth to try us, cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good.
Jarritos!
Thanks, Jarritos. I hope Santa brings you one of these awesome skate decks. Now, on to the next question. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave poor Kevin behind? Is it A, London, B, Paris, C, the Bahamas, or D, New York City? Played by Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone and the somewhat nonsensical Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, the witty and precocious Kevin McAllister is a character every kid wanted to be after watching the Christmas hit. The classic underdog overcomes his fears of being left alone on Christmas to become a hilarious hero who thwarts the thieving, wet, and sticky bandits. What's not to love? Kevin is left home alone in Home Alone when his family leaves on a vacation to be Paris. Now, on to question number 4. In Charles Dickens' novel, A Christmas Carol, What is the name of Ebenezer Scrooge's deceased business partner? Is it A, Fred Scrooge, B, Bob Cratchit, C, Jacob Marley, or D, Fezziwig Cratchit? Mankind should have been my business. Our answer is C. Jacob Marley doesn't shy away from the central message. For a brief time, Scrooge and the audience encounter Marley. The iconic spirit is certainly loaded with more than a few hard-hitting nuggets of truth during the story's creepiest scene. Mankind, charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence. All these abstracts are elements that Scrooge has not only ignored, but outright thrown away in his pursuit of gain. Marley gained the world, but lost his soul and is now suffering the consequences, thus carrying the weight of his shame in the form of heavy chains. Now, for the final question of the day, you'll have to identify the artist of this song heard here.
Just like the ones I used to know.
Is it A, Bing Crosby, B, Burl Ives, C, Frank Sinatra, or D, Andy Williams? The Guinness Book of World Records has named White Christmas as not only the best-selling Christmas song of all time, but also the best-selling single of all time, with an estimated of 50 million copies sold. It is performed by the King of Christmas, A, Bing Crosby. The 1952 film of the same name also stars Bing Crosby, who sings an updated version of the classic as the film's featured track. And that concludes today's round of Christmas trivia. I've been your host, Ian Finer, and I can't wait to take this thing off my face. Thank you so much for playing, and thanks to our sponsors for the week, Wolf Boy Social Club. Make sure you jump on our Discord server, discord.gg/Freckle, to be included in our prize raffles. We'll see you again tomorrow for another round of Christmas trivia, and ho, 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 everybody. What's up, Freckle family? Ho, ho, ho. It's Tuesday, December 20th, and I'm your daily trivia host, Ian Finer, aka Lord Trivia himself. Freckle Daily Trivia consists of 5 everyday questions with weekly rotating topics. Each day you play earns you a raffle ticket towards amazing weekly prizes like NFT airdrops, toys, collectibles, merch, apparel, and more. This week, we're celebrating Wolf Boy Social Club's 25 days of Wulfsmas with Christmas and holiday-themed trivia. Thanks to Alex, I'm wearing this ridiculous hat that does this. That's enough of that. Wolf Boys are inspired by rubber hose art and hypebeast culture, with 3 phases of non-dilutive art, all shown within the same OpenSea collection using gasless phasing. Phase 2 is coming soon and is an updated version of art for all your Wolf Boys. The whole collection is completely non-dilutive and created using fully dynamic NFTs. You'll be able to display your wolf in any phase you prefer, completely gas-free, and all done through their platform. Now, I've seen some of the sneak peeks of their platform and can attest that it is incredibly innovative.
Phase 2. The Mad Scientist. Ready?
In the spirit of the holidays, Santa is coming to town, and we are giving away a ton of prizes, including 10 Wolf Boy Social Club NFTs, merch, Lego sets, DST collectibles, Fig Pins and Funko Pops, Jarrito Soda, Bussy Buster Hot Sauce, Manscaped lawnmowers, and honestly, a lot more. Now, let's get today started with question 1. In A Christmas Story, what does Ralphie desperately want for Christmas? Is it A, a dog, B, a train set, C, a bicycle, or D, a Red Ryder BB gun? A Christmas Story follows Ralphie Parker, a young boy who really wants D, a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. He asks everyone, including his parents, his teacher, and even a mall Santa, and the response he gets is always the same. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. On Christmas morning, Ralphie's dad, Old Man Parker, points to a package tucked away. Just when Ralphie gives up hope entirely, he opens the present to find exactly what he asked for. Now, while Ralphie's mom gives her husband some serious dirty looks, the old man laughs it off and claims he had one at his age too. The irony is that when Ralphie takes the gun out for the first time, he actually does injure his eye. Now on to question 2. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, what is given on the fourth day? Is it A, 4 geese a-layin', B, 4 calling birds, C, 4 maids a-milkin', or D, 4 lords a-leapin'? Well, during the holiday season, the 12 days of Christmas is heard everywhere from shopping malls to television commercials to church functions. Everywhere you go, you can hear about the 2 turtle doves, the 7 swans a-swimmin', and the 11 pipers piping. But our answer, B, 4 calling birds. The carol has its roots in 18th century England as a memory and forfeit game sung by British children. In the game, players had to remember all the previous verses and add the new verse at the end. Those unable to remember a verse paid a forfeit in the form of a kiss or a piece of candy to the other players. Now on to the next question. What does Hanukkah mean in Hebrew? Is it A, family, B, festival, C, celebration, or D, dedication? Well, Hanukkah is the Jewish 8-day wintertime festival of lights, celebrated with a nightly menorah lighting, special prayers, and fried foods, like latkes, my favorite potato pancakes. The Hebrew word Hanukkah means D, dedication, and thus it's named because it celebrates the rededication of the Holy Temple. As the story goes, when the Maccabees held strong at the temple, they only had enough oil to burn for 1 night. But a miracle happened, and the oil burned for 8 nights, hence the 8 nights of Hanukkah. Now on to question 4. Question 4 is sponsored by our friends at Jarritos. Check out this awesome Jarritos skate deck that came from their DJ arcade event in Miami. We'll be giving a couple of these away. Hope you win. Ask Santa nicely.
Tell your mouth to try us, cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good.
Jarritos!
Thanks, Jarritos. Now on to the question. What is the name of George Bailey's guardian angel in It's a Wonderful Life? Is it A, Bobby, B, Henry, C, Fred, or D, Clarence? You see, George, you really had a wonderful life. One of the reasons It's a Wonderful Life is such a great movie to revisit every Christmas is the journey of realization George goes on in the end. Though he had all these ambitious and exciting plans for his life that never came to fruition, he built the life he never knew he wanted. When things got dire and George began to wish things were different, his guardian angel, D, Clarence, reminds him what a great life he's had and why George should be grateful for every moment he's had as well. Now, for the final question of the day, you'll have to identify what movie the clip is shown here.
Ooh, we got it! Hey, we got it! Yay, we got it! Oh, we got it! So we got it! Yo, we got it!
Is it A, A Nightmare Before Christmas, B, Meet Me in St. Louis, C, A Christmas Tale, or D, The Polar Express? A fun story about a quirky train conductor and a young boy aboard a train to the North Pole. Our answer, D, The Polar Express, is a feast for the eyes. Though receiving mixed reviews, the film is recognized as a pioneer by the Guinness World Records for its innovation in modern animation techniques. The Polar Express is based on a book of the same name and stars Tom Hanks in 7 different roles throughout the film, including the train conductor, the boy's father, and a train-hopping hobo. And that concludes today's round of Christmas trivia. I've been your host, Ian Feiner, and thank you so much for playing, and thanks to our sponsors for the week, Wolf Boy Social Club. Make sure you jump on our Discord server, discord.gg/Freckle, to be included in our weekly prize raffles. We'll see you again tomorrow for another round of Christmas trivia, and ho, 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 everybody. What's up, Freckle family? Welcome back. It's Wednesday, December 21st, and I'm your daily trivia host, Ian Feiner, aka Lord Trivia himself. Freckle Daily Trivia consists of 5 everyday questions with weekly rotating topics. Each day you play earns you a raffle ticket towards amazing weekly prizes like NFT airdrops, toys, collectibles, merch, apparel, and more. This week, we're celebrating Wolf Boy Social Club's 25 days of Wulfsmas with Christmas and holiday-themed trivia. Wolf Boys are inspired by rubber hose art, hypebeast culture, with 3 faces of non-dilutive art, all shown within the same OpenSea collection using gasless phasing. Phase 2 is coming soon and is an updated version of your art for all your Wolf Boys. The whole collection is completely non-dilutive and created using fully dynamic NFTs. You'll be able to display your wolf in any phase you prefer, completely gas-free, and all done through their platform. Now, I've seen some of the sneak peeks of this platform, and I can attest that it is incredibly innovative.
Phase 2. The mad scientist. Ready?
In the spirit of the holidays, Santa is coming to town, and we're giving away a ton of prizes, including 10 Wolf Boy Social Club NFTs and merch, Lego sets, Diamond Select collectibles, Fig Pins and Funko Pops, Harito Soda, Bussy Buster Hot Sauce, Manscaped lawnmowers, and a lot more. Now, let's get the holiday cheer started with question 1. Which of the following was not a gift the 3 wise men brought baby Jesus? Is it A, frankincense, B, gold, C, saffron, or D, myrrh? Well, the first wise man, Melchior, brought a gift of gold. This was significant because gold is a symbol of royalty and power. The second wise man, Balthazar, brought the gift of frankincense. Frankincense is a resin that was used in ancient times for religious ceremonies. It is a sign of worship and respect. The third wise man, Caspar, brought the gift of myrrh. Myrrh is a plant that was used in ancient times for its medicinal properties. It is a sign of healing and comfort. That makes our answer C, saffron, the world's most expensive spice. But I don't think baby Jesus was doing much cooking anyway. Now on to question number 2. Which president was the first to decorate the White House Christmas tree? Is it A, Franklin Pierce, B, Teddy Roosevelt, C, Herbert Hoover, or D, Ulysses S. Grant? Well, the 14th president of the United States, A, Franklin Pierce, put up the Christmas tree for the enjoyment of a group of children from a Sunday school class in Washington, D.C. Gifts around the tree were passed out to the children, and the song "Hark, the Herald Angels Sing" was sung. This is probably the only thing President Pierce is known for, but it has since been a tradition to decorate the interior of the White House and the Rose Garden with holiday decorations. Now, moving on to question 3, sponsored by our friends at Jarritos. Jarritos is the official beverage of Freckle Trivia, and we'll be giving away a couple of these skate decks in the next couple weeks.
Tell your mouth to try us, cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good.
Jarritos!
Thanks, Jarritos. Now on to the next question. Where was Christmas first recognized as an official holiday? Is it A, Rome, B, Germany, C, England, or D, Spain? Well, in A, Rome, where winters were not as harsh as those in the far north, Saturnalia, a holiday honoring the god of Saturn, the god of agriculture, was celebrated. Beginning the week leading up to the winter solstice and continuing for a full month, Saturnalia was a hedonistic time where food and drink were plentiful and the normal Roman social order was turned upside down. For a month, enslaved people were even given temporary freedom and treated as equals. Businesses and schools were closed so that everyone could participate in the holiday's festivities. Around the time of the winter solstice, Romans also observed Juvenalia, a feast honoring the children of Rome. In addition, members of the upper class often celebrated the birth of Mithra, the god of the unconquerable sun, on December 25th. It was believed that Mithra, an infant god, was born of a rock. For some Romans, Mithra's birthday was one of the most sacred days of the year. Now, on to question number 4. What is the name of the town the Grinch ransacks in How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Is it A, Mount Crumpet, B, Whoville, C, Thneedville, or D, Catrue? Well, after going to every house, in B, Whoville, meeting little Cindy Lou and stealing everyone's presents and decorations, the Grinch was pretty pleased with himself. With this quote, he celebrates his success and imagines the Who's reactions. Their mouths will hang open in a minute or two, and the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. This short one-liner encompasses just how tired the Grinch was of the Who's antics and the satisfaction it gave him to take it all away, as he believed that the superficial items meant much more to the Who's and not the spirit of Christmas itself. Now for the final question of the day, you'll need to identify the song from this clip.
You mind if we hear some tunes? Hey, that'll work. You got any Christmas music? This is Christmas music.
It was December 24th on Hollis Ave at the dark when I seen a man chilling with his dog in the park. I approached him very slowly with my heart full of fear. Looked at his dog, oh my God, a ill reindeer. But then I was ill because the man had a beard and a bag full of goodies, 12 o'clock at near. So
Is it A, Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC? B, Skeletons by Stevie Wonder? C, Let It Snow by Vaughn Monroe? Or D, Rock the Bells by LL Cool J? Well, featured in the ultimate Christmas movie, Die Hard, our hero McClane isn't armed to the teeth. He doesn't wear fatigues, he doesn't have a survival knife, and he doesn't have any military experience. Heck, he doesn't even have any shoes. His only ally is a patrol cop who could offer little more than moral support from a distance. His only weapons are his biting one-liners and whatever he gets scrounged from the corpses of Hans Gruber's henchmen as he takes them down one by one. The song in the clip is A, Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. There aren't enough good things to say about Die Hard. It's a film that completely rewrote the book on how to make an action movie, launching a whole new era of cinema. Every line of dialogue is endlessly quotable, and the high-octane action sequences are pulse-pounding today as they were in 1988. Simply put, Die Hard is one of the greatest action movies ever made, and just like how Christmas in Hollis is Christmas music, Die Hard is a Christmas movie as well, maybe one of the greatest of all time. You heard us. Now, that concludes today's round of Christmas trivia. I've been your host, Ian Feiner, and thank you so much for playing, and thanks to our sponsors for the week, Wolf Boy Social Club. Make sure you jump on our Discord server, discord.gg/Freckle, to be included in our weekly prize raffles. We'll see you again tomorrow for another round of Christmas trivia, and ho, ho, ho. What's up, Freckle family? Welcome back. It's Thursday, December 22nd, and I'm your daily trivia host, Ian Feiner, aka Lord Trivia himself. Freckle Daily Trivia consists of 5 everyday questions with weekly rotating topics. Each day you play earns you a raffle ticket towards amazing weekly prizes like NFT airdrops, toys, collectibles, merch, apparel, and more. This week, we're celebrating Wolf Boy Social Club's 25 days of Wulfsmas with Christmas and holiday trivia. Wolf Boys are inspired by rubber hose art and hypebeast culture with 3 phases of non-dilutive art, all shown within the same OpenSea collection using gasless phasing. Phase 2 is coming soon and is an updated version of all your art for the Wolf Boys. The whole collection is completely non-dilutive and created using fully dynamic NFTs. You will be able to display your wolf in any phase you prefer, completely gas-free, and it's all done through their platform. Now, I've seen some sneak peeks of the platform, and I can attest that it is incredibly innovative.
Phase 2. The Mad Scientist.
In the spirit of the holidays, Santa is coming to town, and we're giving away a ton of prizes, including 10 Wolf Boy Social Club NFTs and merch, Lego sets, Diamond Select collectibles, Fig Pins and Funko Pops, Jarrito Soda, Bussy Buster hot sauce, and a lot more. Now, let's get the holiday cheer started with question 1. What is the traditional Christmas flower in the United States? Is it A, the poinsettia, B, the hellebore, C, the rose, or D, holly? Well, the Christmas tradition of this flower is inspired by a Mexican folktale of a poor little girl named Pepita who had no presents for baby Jesus at Christmas Eve service. Her cousin Pedro, trying to cheer her up, suggested that even the smallest gift would be enough, so Pepita picked up some weeds growing near the church. When she stepped up to the altar and placed the arrangement down, they suddenly transformed into the bright red flowers that we know of today. For this reason, A, poinsettias, known as Flores de Nochebuena, or flowers of the Holy Night, are symbolic of Christmas time. Symbolically, the star shape of the flowers are considered to be similar to the star that led the wise men to Jesus, which is why many people make it part of their Christmas decorations. Now on to question number 2. Which famous U.S. event happened on Christmas Day? Is it A, the crossing of the Delaware River, B, the I Have a Dream speech, C, the Battle of Gettysburg, or D, the moon landing? Well, our answer, A, George Washington crossed the Delaware River and attacked the Hessian military base belonging to hired German soldiers who fought for the British in Trenton, New Jersey on Christmas Day, 1776, inspiring new hope for the cause of the Patriot Army. Provisions were low, as was morale during this period, and Washington feared more troubles were ahead for the Continental Army. As the losses mounted for the Americans, it became more difficult to recruit and retain soldiers, with many choosing to desert rather than face a cold winter battle with limited supplies. Now on to the next question. This question is sponsored by our friends at Jarritos. Jarritos is giving away a number of these skate decks. We're super excited. I hope you've been nice and not too naughty, and this is coming to you.
Tell your mouth to try us, cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good.
Jarritos!
Thanks, Jarritos. Now on to the question. What alcohol is used to spike eggnog? Is it A, tequila, B, brandy, C, vodka, or D, rum? Well, the origins of eggnog are a bit of a mystery. One theory goes that the holiday drink is descendant of a medieval drink named posset, which was made of curdled milk and spiced rum. Another theory is that the drink was originally only consumed by the English aristocracy, since the ingredients were so expensive and the drink was exported to the American colonies, becoming popular with settlers. Anyways, traditionally, D, rum, is used to spike eggnog. Now on to question number 4. Which of the following is not one of Santa's reindeer? Is it A, Cupid, B, Vixen, C, Duster, or D, Comet? The original names of Santa's reindeer in 1823 included Dunder and Blixen. Today, these reindeer are commonly known as Donner and Blitzen. There are conflicting accounts of how the names of the reindeer came to be changed. Dunder and Blitzen are Dutch for thunder and lightning. And in an 1837 poem by Charles Fenno Hoffman, he renamed the reindeer Donder and Blixen. Some speculate that Blixen was chosen to rhyme with Vixen, although the rationale for the change to Donder is less clear. When Clement Clarke included the 1823 poem in a 1944 publication of his own, Blixen became Blitzen, and the name Donder was adopted. The story of how Donder later became Donner is unknown, but our answer is C, Duster. Now, for the final question of the day, you'll have to identify what clip is shown here.
With a big ribbon on his head. And I want to look him straight in the eye, and I want to tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Is it A, Scrooged, B, Home Alone 2, C, Elf, or D, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Well, it's been 30 years since our answer, D, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, hit theaters, and it's safe to say it is a cinematic staple come Christmas time. The hilarious holiday-themed movie revolved around Griswold's Christmas, with unexpected family members showing up, Christmas lights not working, and wild animals. This Warner film had everything to make fans squeal with holiday laughter. We see Clark Griswold eager to celebrate the holidays and tries to get his wife and 2 kids in the Christmas spirit. But once his extended family members come to stay with them, his holiday cheer slowly starts to fade, creating a hilariously stressed out Chevy Chase as Clark Griswold. And that concludes today's round of Christmas trivia. I've been your host, Ian Feiner, and thank you so much for playing, and thanks to our sponsor for the week, Wolf Boy Social Club. Make sure you jump on our Discord server, discord.gg/Freckle, to be included in our prize raffles. We'll see you again tomorrow for another round of Christmas trivia, and ho, 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 everyone. Ho, 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 Freckle family. It's Friday, TGIF, December 23rd, and I'm your daily trivia host, Ian Finer, aka Lord Trivia himself. Freckle Daily Trivia consists of 5 everyday questions with weekly rotating topics. Each day you play earns you a raffle ticket towards amazing weekly prizes like NFT airdrops, toys, collectibles, merch, apparel, and more. This week, we've been celebrating Wolfboy Social Club's 25 days of Wulfsmas with Christmas and holiday-themed trivia. Wolfboys are inspired by rubber hose art and hypebeast culture with 3 phases of non-dilutive art, all shown within the same OpenSea collection using gasless phasing. Phase 2 is coming soon and is an updated version of art for all of your Wolfboys. The whole collection is completely non-dilutive and created using fully dynamic NFTs. You'll be able to display your wolf in any phase you prefer, completely gas-free, and all done through their platform. Now, I've seen sneak peeks of the platform, and I can attest that it is incredibly innovative.
Phase 2. The mad scientist. Ready?
In the spirit of the holidays, Santa is coming to town, and we're giving away a ton of prizes, including 10 Wolfboy Social Club NFTs and merch, Lego sets, Diamond Select collectibles, Fig Pins and Funko Pops, Jarrito soda, and so much more. We want everyone to have a Merry Freckle Christmas. Now, let's start the beginning and the end with question 1. Where does Buddy get his name from in the movie Elf? Is it A, his mother gave it to him? B, his diapers, C, his constant Christmas cheer, or D, he's Santa's little buddy? Well, in the past couple decades, Elf has become a staple of holiday movie nights. A huge part of the movie's success is Ferrell's commitment to the bit. He's wholly believable as a man who was raised as one of Santa's elves. To say he's a fish out of water in New York City would be an understatement. But before all of that, as a baby, no one in Santa's workshop knows the mysterious baby's name. Then, one elf notices that on his diapers are the words, Little Buddy Diapers, making our answer B. He got his name from the diapers. Then they all assume that little baby's name is Buddy. Papa Elf decides to take care of little Buddy and raise him to be a proper elf. Now on to question number 2. In the Office Christmas episode, Christmas Party, what gift does Michael give in The Secret Santa Gone Awry? Is it A, a car, B, an ugly sweater, C, a computer, or D, an iPod? There are many times when Michael crushed on Ryan, but in this case, buying him a $400 D iPod for Secret Santa. Michael's heart was in the right place as he simply wanted to give his buddy a great present. However, this is an enormously inappropriate gift for an Office Secret Santa. He spends 20x the $20 limit and buys Ryan a $400 piece of technology, which has the unintended consequence of upstaging everyone else's more intimate and personal gifts. Like Stanley said, you should have just bought him a $20 gift like everyone else. Now, on to the next question. Which company was the first to use Santa in advertising? Is it A, Hershey's, B, AT&T, C, McDonald's, or D, Coca-Cola? In 1931, D, Coca-Cola was the first company that executed a marketing campaign for Christmas with Santa. Coca-Cola commissioned the Michigan-born illustrator Haddon Sundblom to create the Santa Claus image for their ads. Considering this, did Coca-Cola invent Santa's red suit? No, it's widely believed that today's Santa wears a red suit because it's the color associated with Coca-Cola, but this actually isn't the case. Before Coca-Cola, Santa was even created, Saint Nick had appeared in numerous illustrations and written descriptions wearing a scarlet coat. Now, on to question 4. This question, sponsored by Jarritos. Jarritos, the official beverage of Freckle Trivia. Salud.
Tell your mouth to try us, cause we taste super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Super good, super good, super good. Cause we just taste super good.
Jarritos!
Thanks, Jarritos. Now on to the question. What song was written in California during a heat wave in 1945? Is it A, Frosty the Snowman, B, White Christmas, C, Let It Snow, or D, Jingle Bells? A California heat wave during July of 1945 inspired this popular song. According to the book, Stories Behind the Greatest Hits at Christmas by Ace Collins, the musicians Jules Stein and Sammy Kahn wrote the song on a hot July day in Hollywood. They wanted to escape the toasty temperatures and imagined a place that was much, much cooler. That's where the idea of C, Let It Snow, was born. In his book, Collins said, "Let it snow. It is about two lovers stranded in a blizzard who come together over a warm fire and some popcorn." Just like the lyrics go, "Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow." And now for our final question of the week, you need to identify the song played here. Is it A, Holly Jolly Christmas? B, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas? C, Here Comes Santa Claus? Or D, Mistletoe and Holly? Well, our answer, of course, is A, Holly Jolly Christmas, written by Johnny Marks in 1962. It was the title song of the Quinto Sisters' first album of the same name, recorded in June of 1964 for Columbia Records, featuring guitarist Al Caiola with arrangements by Frank Hunter and Marty Manning. The song was featured in 1964 Rankin-based Christmas special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, in which the famous Burl Ives voiced the narrator, Sam the Snowman. Originally to be sung by Larry D. Mann as Yukon Cornelius, the song, as well as Silver and Gold, was eventually given to Ives due to his singing fame. And that concludes this week of Christmas-themed trivia. I've been your host, Ian Feiner, and thank you so much for playing, and thanks to our sponsor for the week, Wolf Boy Social Club. Make sure you jump on our Discord server, discord.gg/Freckle, to be included in this incredible prize raffle. Have a Merry Christmas, Freckle family, and we'll see you again Monday for another round of much-needed cartoon trivia. Thanks for playing.